That's not good.
You know you
No,
want
I don't
some.
want to eat.
You know you want some.
Please.
It's so good.
Mm.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Amena. So today I am sitting here with my husband and we are going to be basically just talking about some of the similarities and differences between our two cultures. Now, this is kind of hard because he's never actually experienced like true Sudanese culture,
That's true.
but you have an idea about it. I mean, you've seen like my family, you've seen you've heard about stuff. Believe it or not, Sudan and Ethiopia, they actually have a lot of similarities in terms of culture, especially if you compare it to Western culture. It is very similar, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people try to say like, oh, Sudan and Ethiopia is so different. It's really not that
That's
different.
not true.
No,
Yeah.
especially when you compare it to Western culture. It's actually a very, very similar culture. From everything from like respect. It's a family oriented culture. So both cultures are all about the family doing stuff together. I feel like it's more of like a social thing rather than individual like it is in Western countries. The hospitality is the same.
Yeah.
If you visit Sudan or if you visit Ethiopia, you will be treated basically like a king or a queen. Like they treat you so well. One of the things that I didn't know about the Ethiopian culture, I don't know if this is just in the country parts, but like I saw in the movies when they would visit, they would wash their feet.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, what are they doing? Like, whoa, what are they doing? You were telling me like that's just like the hospitality that they have. I've never seen that in Sudan, like washing other people's feet, but it's definitely like you get treated very well. Generally in Sudan.
But this is not on the city.
Yeah, I said country.
Yeah, the country.
Yeah. Generally in Sudan, when you go to visit somebody's house, you will be greeted and immediately they'll serve you a drink. Whether you want it or not, you're going to get a drink and you're going to get some form of like some sweets or something small. If you're staying longer, you know, they'll serve you food and all of that stuff. Pretty much like in the United States, it's completely different because if you go to somebody's house, first of all, like most of the time they'll leave you waiting outside. You're like, hi, is Sarah here? They'll be like, yeah, 1 second, close the door.
Yeah, first of all, they don't want to open
yeah,
the
they
doors.
don't even want to open the door for you.
Yeah, that's weird.
But whereas in Sudan and in Ethiopia, it's like doors open.
Open for everyone.
For everyone. Even like my neighbors in Sudan, they open the door. I'm kind of like comparing it more to Western culture because I'll get into like Sudan versus Ethiopia at the end. But another really big thing is when it comes to like money and paying the bill. In the United States, pretty much people pay separately.
Yeah.
Like you go, it's called going Dutch in the United States. It means everybody pays their own bill. If you go out to eat, you pay for your own food. There's no, oh, I'll pay for it. I'll do it. No, like you pay for
you
your
don't
own.
have to say it. I'm gonna pay all this bills.
Yeah.
If you say that,
they're gonna let you.
Yep, they're gonna let you.
They're gonna let you. They're gonna be like, okay, thank you. If you offer.
That's not gonna work here. The Western or here.
Yep.
USA.
It doesn't work. Back home in Sudan and in Ethiopia, they pretty much will fight for the bill. I'll pay for it. No, I'll pay for it. No, I got it. I'll pay.
At least it's no. You have to say at least no.
Yeah.
I'll take care.
Yep.
You
have to. You have to say no.
But if you don't,
even if you don't have money, you better just pretend like you got money.
When I came here the first time, I was confused. I always paying for anything. Oh my God, what's going on over here? What's going on? And when you stay more and more, you will learn about the Western culture.
And then you're like, I don't pay nothing.
I don't want to pay anything. I don't want to pay anything. I don't want to pay anymore.
Along with the whole money thing, in the United States, I feel like when you borrow money from somebody, and if you don't pay them back, they will straight up ask you with no shame. They'll be like, hey, do you have that $20 that I lent you?
Yeah,
like,
but
hey,
I like it. You know what I'm saying?
I like it
American
too.
culture.
Yeah,
I like this.
I prefer the American way. It's just direct, you know? It's not like a shame. It's not like taboo to ask for your money back. Like, no. Do you have my money? Yes? No? No? Okay, when are you going to have it? In a week? Oh, okay, cool. That's it. But I feel like in our culture, in Sudan and Ethiopian culture, never. You never ask somebody for money back. Never. It's shameful. It's like...
It's shameful. You should know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I give you.
Yeah, you were eating that the whole video.
I don't
Okay.
like it sweet, but
But that's really good, right?
hmm
That's some of the differences between like the West and our countries. So, for the most part, our two countries are pretty similar. However, there is a couple things that I noticed that are different. The main thing that I noticed, because I was not used to it in the beginning, is that in the Ethiopian culture, they kind of treat everybody like brother and sister. They do that in Sudan too, but in Ethiopia, it goes kind of like a step further.
yeah,
And
step
I feel
further.
like you
Yeah,
guys, I don't know how to say this in the right way. They touch each other a lot.
like this.
Yes, yes. They're a very touchy culture. I just see people talking
Yeah.
to each other and like they will like I'm not just talking about men and men. I'm talking about men and women. Like it doesn't matter. They will straight up like touch you like this
Yeah.
or like this when they're talking to you. And that's normal.
Yeah, that's true.
But in Sudan, we don't do that.
Really?
In Sudan, if it's a girl and a girl, that's fine. Or a man and a man, that's fine.
Even they're
But
working as girl over here, and
never.
the man is this side. Is
Yeah, in Sudan, never. If it's a boy and a girl and they're not like related in any way, shape, or form, they're never gonna be touching each other or friendly like that. Like this whole thing. That was the one thing I had to get used to. But it goes both ways because in the United States, like they kind of teach you that too. They teach you, personal space,
Personal
don't touch
space,
other
yes.
people.
Yeah.
And in Sudan we have that. It's like, don't really touch other people like that.
Yeah.
So I had it from both ways. I was just uncomfortable. I was like, why are you touching my hand when you're talking to me? Like, why do you have to grab me? Like, just say, let's go. Why you gotta be like, come on? But I got used to it now. It's
That's
great.
true.
I mean, it's just because they, love each other so
Yeah.
much. No, like, even cousins will, like, I'm serious. Cousins will be, like, hugging each other as if they're together.
Oh, really? Yeah, cousins. Cousins is like
Like a
your
man
brother.
cousin
You
and
know
a
what I'm
girl
saying? Yeah, it doesn't
cousin.
matter.
They will straight
Man
up,
or
like, hug and
doesn't
hold
matter.
hands like this and talk. I'm like,
That's normal, right?
nah, I don't do that with my cousins.
Yeah, I know. Because if you close someone else, you can call them. Like, he's my brother, she's my sister.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
see,
It's
they
normal
do.
in our
They.
culture.
I have people in my family, cousins. They call each other brother and sister, even though they're just cousins. And I have some cousins, some female cousins. They don't shake the hand of a man. Like they're that much. The more religious Sudanese families don't like the boys and the girls in the family generally don't intermingle and become super close like that. Even like the whole gursha thing, we don't have that in Sudan.
Yeah.
The gursha is like
Yeah,
feeding
you're
somebody
feeding
else.
someone, yeah.
You feed
Yeah,
them from
you
your
feed
own
them,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that in Sudan. At least not that I know of. No, I've never I've never seen that in Sudan. But I mean that brings me to the other thing which is similar is that both of our cultures eat with our hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is in the United States that's very weird.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're uncivilized. You
Yeah,
eat with
what
your
you're
hands.
doing,
It's
yeah,
like,
you're the fork, you're
shut
the...
up. Yeah. They just don't know. They don't know nothing here. About food, about eating. Along with that, in the Ethiopian culture, one thing that confused me was the fact that you guys call everybody your brother and sister. So like in the beginning when I first met you, I thought
she was so confused.
yeah, first of all, I thought you were with your real brother because you introduced the guy as your brother.
Yeah,
And I'm like, for 2 months, I straight believed that was his blood family. Because I'm like, so now whenever it's like I get introduced to somebody, I'm like, okay, is that your real sister or your fake sister?
Yeah.
Like, just to be clear
Yeah,
here.
that's our culture.
Yeah. Because everybody is like so close. They're like brother and sister. Whereas for me, I feel like in the Sudanese culture, you would just say cousin. You would say bit khali, which means like the daughter of my uncle, which just means cousin.
Yeah, but you guess you are not close with your cousin.
It's just in a different way.
Yeah, with a different way.
It's in a different way. Like I'm close to my female cousins for sure. I can talk to them at any time. My male cousins, I'm just not close to them. Like, that's just what it is. But it doesn't mean that I don't, like, care about them. I don't know.
Not like
obviously,
that.
like, they're still my blood, but I'm just not, like...
I know, I understand you, babe.
We're just not close like that. But anyways, that actually brings me to the last difference. I think it's well known that Sudan is a country that rules by the religion. So, in Ethiopia is not, right? No, yeah. So it's obviously you have more freedom in Ethiopia.
Yeah, in Ethiopia, every religion have equal rights.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
I think it should always be religious freedom. You should never force... I said I wasn't going to talk about religion on my channel, but you should never force anyone to do anything in terms of religion. That should always be their own choice. And I don't think any religion, whether it's Islam or Christianity or Judaism, no religion tells you to force people to follow it, right? But that's kind of government politics stuff, and can't really change that. All right, so that was it for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed our little discussion. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe, and let me know what videos you would like to see next. And we will see you all in our next video. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
You covered my face when you waved. You went like this. Bye.